It's going to be a quick Bitcoin update, 1 hour time frame. On Thursday, we were here and we were looking for a potential bounce off of our bounce zone for us to come up and continue going up. But would have been a really nice retrace to the 0.5 on the fib retracement. But if we came down further, I'm looking for a bounce. Possibly the anchored VWAP would match up here, and it did, for us to potentially bounce off of here and then continue going up. This would have given me more confidence of us attempting to break the highs. However, we saw that the price just dumped. Came all the way down here to almost a 786, came up, got rejected off of our bounce zone, which is now a rejection zone, came down, came up again, got rejected, came down, came up again, into it, came down, bouncing off of the point of control based off of this range. Now, the thought process on Friday, which of course we made a video on this, and of course this is the exclusive VIP video. We were here. I'm thinking potentially that because we broke this level and because we're in this bounce zone, hopefully, we break out of this. We may get rejected once or twice off of the top of the zone, but then eventually break out. What ended up happening? I'm thinking we come up here, which we did. We came down. We bounced off of the anchored VWAP, which was beautiful. We broke out of the zone, which was great. I'm thinking from here, we go up to about here, and we did. To pull back to about here, and we did. Slightly a little bit lower, but who's counting, right? Bounce off of the anchor VWAP. And then now I'm thinking my plan A is we come up, and we did. To come down, here is our decision point. Do y'all see this? Here is our decision point. I'm thinking we're going to come down, break this low, which would be here, to continue to take this and then all these longs that are, have their stop losses here. But I want y'all to notice this, guys. From here, I'm thinking we're going to go up. We did. To pull back, we did. And the areas that we thought it might pull back to come up, which it did, to have a decision point, which this is it. Are we going to roll over? Which again, nobody knows what's going to happen. We just have probabilities. And the way I see this stuff using my path tool is just looking to the left. Sometimes I'm spot on. Sometimes I'm way off. For example, here, I was hoping for a bounce. And if not, if we pulled back, a bounce here. But we always have to have what invalidates our thought process. So does my thought process, plan A, is this still valid? No. Why? Because we broke the high. Here was our decision point. Here's our decision point. We broke the high. We broke the high. So now the thought process is, okay, cool. Let's continue coming up, possibly to this other point of control. And if we go to a higher time frame, we can see that we pulled it from this level over here, this range. So this is our point of control. So let's go back to the 1 hour time frame. And let's kind of clean this up a little bit. I do apologize. So let's go ahead and clean this up a little bit. We have a whole bunch of drawings here. So now, and let's go ahead and hide this as well, because this is what we're using for the pullbacks for potential 382, 0.5, 618. We want to go below 618, which was also our point of control, but we ended up doing that. And now we're coming up. So let's go ahead and hide this because we don't need this anymore, not for what we're showing. Now, what is the current thought process? Well, since we had a really nice run up, what is the percentage on this move? Let's just go from the start of the candle to here, about almost 2.5%, which is pretty good. More than likely, we pull back to this green line right here is for this range. This green line is the anchor. Well, let me just make sure. Let me pull this and make sure it's anchored correctly. Yes, okay. So this is the value area high, and we might get a bounce off of the value area high, which also corresponds with this high, where the candle body closes on the 1 hour time frame. And we may continue going up. So this is what I'm looking for. Let's see here, maybe a lower high here, coming back down, come back up. And I'm always looking to the left. So all these levels that I'm doing, and the reasons I'm able to get these pretty spot on, because I'm looking to the left. There's no secret. You don't have to join, well, you're already in my VIP. But in case I put this for YouTube, you don't have to join my VIP to learn this stuff. Like I show you and what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, why I'm doing it. Matter of fact, I will put this on YouTube, but you don't have to join. My point is, you don't have to join the group to learn this stuff. I show you this. You join the group if you want these type of updates, which I'm doing for the VIP. Here we go. So then more than likely pull back to here. And at any moment, I could be wrong. At any moment. And I'm okay with that. Because guess what? Nobody knows what's going to happen. All we have is probabilities. So this is what I think might happen. Now, what would invalidate this idea if we start breaking the lows? This level I do not want to break. Right here. This level I do not want to break. And we'll make this a little bit thicker. 63.3. I don't want price action to break below this. And this is actually a 4-hour. So this will be a 4-hour candle close below that number. So we don't want a 4-hour candle close below 63.3. And, if we have pullbacks, it's fine. I would like a small pullback here, but looking at the larger picture, if this is indeed a pivot, then pulling back a little bit deeper is fine. Why am I changing my story? Well, because on the higher time frame, if we go from the low, if this is a pivot, we're looking at the pullback that I would like to see is a 382. But if we pull back to the 0.5, this is still good. 618, still healthy. We go below the 618. Now I start getting worried because now we're heading towards the 786. When we head to the 786, there are sometimes potentially where we start losing the momentum. So let's just say we do something like this. Larger time frame, we come down to 786, and then now we start losing the momentum. When we go to 786, for me, this is the first opportunity for us to lose the momentum. Does it mean that we will? No, there's a lot of traders out there that are actually putting their entries for longs at the 786, which I also do at times. But what we want to do is we don't want to put our full position here because we need to break the highs. If we break the highs, then we can add to our idea of it going long. And then now we caught the low and then we also added to it so that potentially can continue going up. With all that being said, I do thank you guys very much. And just as a sneak peek, I think it was Zek. Yeah, so for Zek, this I charted out, I think it was yesterday, day before. And this was I did not post this to the VIP group. I was waiting. I set my alert. So what I do is I wait. When I post charts, I want them to have us the shortest amount of time that we're in these trades, because the longer we're in them, the more likely that it might reverse. Because again, we don't know what's going to happen. A tweet could be done or an X post could be done and everything changes. So here I had an alert at 5:05, an alert at 4:34. To see which way we might potentially go. Now, even if my alert went off, which it did, we could potentially come down to about here. Let's go to the 1-hour time frame and let's just look. I haven't looked at this yet. Pull back and let me go ahead and click on this one. Let me see here. Click. I can't click on it. There we go. Let's move this over a little bit. And now let's zoom in. So I'm thinking we were here. I'm thinking we could pull back to about here, 420. We only pull back to 434. And then potentially, either come up to come down or start going up. Again, I don't know what's going to happen. And you may think, oh man, you're doing it could go up or down. Yeah, it could. So what makes stuff invalid? Well, I don't think it's going to go up if it breaks this level until it breaks a high. I think we're going to continue coming down. But as you can see, we did pull back slightly to come up. We may continue pulling back to around 420. Again, what I charted on was a higher time frame. So you're going to see a lot of ups and downs on the 1 hour, 4 hour, but not so many on the 12 hour. Why? Because all these candles make up a 12-hour candle. So you might see a bunch of ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs, till we come down to 420 and then start coming up, then maybe get rejected off of this zone to start coming down. So again, 12-hour time frame. That's what I'm looking at. I haven't posted this for the VIP group yet. This is something I'm looking at for potential. I do like Zek. There are a few that the VIP group knows that I'm absolutely loving because we've been making some nice, decent money on them. but Zek is one of them. And this is one that I'm looking at. The yellow circle means aggressive entry. White circle means safer. And this is what I'm looking at potentially happening. But again, haven't posted it. And that's all I got. I do thank you guys very much. We'll see you on the next one. I'm not sure if I'll post this on YouTube or not, but if I do, make sure to like, subscribe, comment. If I don't, well then, I do thank you guys for being in the VIP group. You guys are the absolute best. I love seeing all the thought process on the member charts. I love all of the, the testimonials and the results that y'all are posting. You guys are absolutely great. And I appreciate you guys. See you in the next one. Of course, we do a live stream Mondays and Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. Appreciate you guys. See you there. Take care.